Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. Tedra Chanel here. In today's video, we're going to talk about a little bit about scripting. One of the most frequently asked questions in my DMs and emails is about scripting, and in the comment section you all want to know how to script in order to speed up the manifestation process. Now, if you are new to my channel, I have many scripting videos where I've scripted and manifested luxury apartments, a car, money, and things like that. And I thought that that was good enough and that was sufficient, but you guys still want me to pump out more and more scripting videos, so that is what we are doing today. If you are new around these here parts, then you aren't as familiar with me, or you're not familiar with me at all. I am an author and the creator of the I Am Journal series, and I am holding in my hands one of the original, this is the second I Am Journal within this series, and these are available on Amazon. The I Am Manifestation Journal, and this character, each journal has a character on front, and they each have a name, and her name is Chloe. Okay, so this is the journal that we're going to be using in order to make this, or for this particular video. Now let me give you all a little bit of a background. I created the I Am Journal because I have been a writer, a journaler since the 8th grade, and what I found was over the years I had accumulated so many journals and lost most of them or misplaced most of them, and my kids would get a hold to them and they'll be all scribbled in, and anytime I wanted to go back and reflect, you know, read some of the things that I had written, I couldn't find it, or it was written in, or whatever. So I created the original I Am Manifestation Journal to serve as one place to put all of your desires and your wants and the things that you want to manifest right here in this one journal. And it is very, very thick. There are 360 journaling pages, and there are 12 manifestation tips throughout. So I have them broken into months, so there's 30 sheets for 1 month, and at the beginning of every month there is a manifestation tip. Okay, so that is how this journal is broken up. This video is not really about this journal, but you open it up and there's a little introduction there, copyright, and then we get to the Write the Vision page. Here, pages, and it tells you exactly how to use the journal. For those of you, and then we also have the I Am statement here. So for those of you who have this journal, make sure you look at the first few pages, because so many of you have purchased, by the way, thank you so much, I so appreciate all of the support, but so many of you have purchased the journal and then you reach out to me and you're like, well, what do I do now? Literally, the instructions are right here in the journal. And as I said, there are 30 scripting pages, and at the beginning this is the manifestation tip, and then we have a vision board page for you to cut out and paste the things that you want to manifest for that particular month. Now, when it comes to scripting is not hard. You are simply putting pen to paper, and you are infusing everything that you write down with your desire and with your emotion and with your intention. This particular journal is as minimalistic as it is because people tend to want to script according to how everybody else is scripting, and they want to utilize everyone else's affirmations and things like that. And I wanted this, and I intentionally made this very minimalistic, with all of these journaling pages. There are no prompts or anything like that because you frankly don't need that. Not for this particular journal, okay? That is not what you need. This is your life. and it's all about you writing your own story and writing down your desires, not somebody else's desires, not using someone else's words or writing prompts or any of that. You are powerful, you are more than enough, and you are totally capable of using your imagination and putting it down on paper. That is all that it is, right? Scripting is easy. What you don't want to write in here, which is also in the write the vision pages, is this is not where you come to beef about your husband, beef about your job, your friend circle, or any of that. You are strictly writing down, scripting the things that you desire and deserve and want to manifest into your life. So again, this is available on Amazon.com. All right, so let's say for example, you want to manifest $10,000. That is a magic number over here on my channel, right? So you want to manifest $10,000, and so here are a couple of ways that you can do it. One, you can write, I am currently manifesting $10,000 over and over again. I am currently manifesting $10,000. Or you can write a story, which is what I recommend, because you become more involved emotionally. You become more emotionally connected, and you're really able to impart your intention on the words that you're writing. So when you create a story, what you're doing is you're writing out what you would actually do with the $10,000. How would that $10,000 change your life? How would manifesting that house, that brand new home, change your life and the lives of your kids? How would manifesting that car or that job or that husband or wife, how would that change your life? That is what you would write in the journal. So let's say, for example, we're going back to the $10,000. And this is a little bit of just off the top of my dome. Y'all know how I do. By the way, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Thumbs up this video, because why not? Okay, so let's see. So today let's start over. Today was just another normal day in Tedra Chanel's life. I got up, I took my kids to school, I took a shower and got ready for work. All right, and then on my lunch break, I decided to head to the mailbox. And I typically don't check the mail that often, but today I just felt the urge to go and check the mail. Okay, so this is my story, right? And this is what I will be writing down, and this is actually how I write in my journals. So I was urged to go and check the mail, and I went to the mailbox, and there was a whole bunch of junk mail, and I'm standing at the trash can that's right outside, right there in the mail center, and I'm throwing away all of the junk mail, and I come across this envelope that I really didn't recognize the sender. It didn't really look like junk, but or it didn't really look like junk, so I decided not to throw it away. I was pressed for time because I'm on my lunch break, and I still needed to eat, and this is what I had for lunch, blah blah blah. You create a whole story so that if someone were to actually read your journal, which I do not recommend, but let's just say someone like your husband, you were going to allow him or your wife to read your journal. Oh wait, a man probably wouldn't have this, but whatever. You were allowing them to read your journal. You want to write it in a way that it is a cohesive story and that it makes sense. You also want to write it in that way because I do recommend going back and reading your entries on a regular basis, right? And it helps you again to connect emotionally to the words that have been written on the page. So where were we? Having lunch. I completely forgot all about this letter. I just walked into the house, threw it on my desk, went and ate lunch, finished out my work day. I don't know, clocked out, and chatted with my family for a little while, grabbed my laptop so I could do some editing. I needed to edit some YouTube videos, and as I was going to my desk to get my laptop, that letter was still there. that I completely forgotten about. All right, so I proceeded to open up the letter, and there was a check for $10,000, and I couldn't figure out where this check had come from. I initially thought it was like some fake mail, some fake check that was sent in the mail, but I proceeded the next day to call the bank to make sure that it was legit, and sure enough, the funds were legit, and I was actually able to deposit it into my bank account. And with the $10,000, my family and I were able to do X, Y, and Z, right? So something like that, and you write all of that down. There is plenty of space here in the journal. If you have it, if you get it, there's plenty of space to write. You can use more than one page if you need to. And that is pretty much how you would script, generally speaking, right? You want to create a story. Again, you can go through, and I have done this as well. I'm currently manifesting $10,000. I'm currently manifesting $10,000, and you always want to give your money a job. Okay, so I'm currently manifesting $10,000 to invest in my brand new business venture, or I'm currently manifesting $10,000 to use as a down payment on our dream home that sits on a golf course. I'm currently manifesting $10,000 to put as a down payment on my brand new car, or whatever, right? So yeah, you can write I am currently manifesting $10,000, but when you go back to read it, chances are you're not going to become as emotionally connected with it, because there's no job for the $10,000. So when you add for, I am currently manifesting $10,000 for the dream home, the dream car, my business, or whatever the case may be, right? It just makes it a little bit more special, is all that I am saying, okay? So in the next video, which should come out here in a couple of days, I am going to go into a little bit more detail, a different technique. I'm going to introduce different techniques and different ways that you can script, because I understand that storytelling is not for everybody, right? I'm a storyteller, it's not for everybody, so that may not resonate writing that way for you. Writing it out as I am currently manifesting $10,000 for may not resonate with you either. So I'm going to share some more techniques here in the scripting series. Again, the I Am Manifestation Journal is available on Amazon. You will see this one along with another one that I don't know where it is. I don't have it. I don't know exactly where it is, but there is a different character. Her name is Brianna. They're both the same on the inside, so you just strictly pick the cover that you like the most, the character that you like the most, and chances are it's going to be her, which is Chloe, because she's the #1 seller. Again, and here's her back. There's a cute little collage with a lot of things there on the back. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I ask you to subscribe and thumbs up this video. My name is Tedra Chanel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.